Welcome back. We have Verdell Jessup joining us on the show. She owns a private trauma counseling practice called Biological Recall. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Susan.
Yes, I was hoping to actually be a patient and try it out to get a feel firsthand as to what you do. That didn't work out earlier this week. But in a nutshell, perhaps explain to us what the methodology is behind your practice and how it's different from other practices.
Certainly. It is different because I'm looking at how the trauma, the accumulated stress, has been stored in the body and how that has affected our autonomic nervous system. So basically, trauma is just accumulated stress. And when it's got stuck in the nervous system, we end up with a dysregulated nervous system where we'll see our digestive system go off. Maybe we're unable to go to the bathroom with ease. Our stomach, we might have stomach issues. People might have acid reflux or even skin conditions. And these are all signs that the nervous system is being taxed and has been stuck within one of the responses. So when there's threat or danger, we go into either a fight, so I'm ready to protect myself, or a flight, I want to run or flee. I want to get away from the danger as fast as possible. Or a freeze state. And a freeze state can be as extreme as going to faint, which growing up as a child, that's how I responded to all trauma. The silliest little things would cause me to collapse. I could be standing in a playground and all of a sudden I'm collapsed and everyone's looking around of like, where's the danger? But my nervous system perceived some type of a threat. Or even a freeze as in disassociation. So you'll have a child who's at school and is totally daydreaming and is wandering. Well, their system is stuck in a dissociative freeze pattern.
What does a typical appointment look like with you? Somebody comes in for the first time, perhaps they've been in a car accident. It's been a traumatic event for them. Where do you start and how does this work?
The first session is really based on an intake. I spend an hour basically going through their history, very extensive, from what their birth was like to any hospitalizations, surgeries, injuries, broken bones, car accidents, and then into digestion. For females, what are their menstruation cycles like? Very in depth to see all the little areas that have impacted, basically put some type of a rupture into the nervous system. And then from there, I look at what their current symptoms are or signs, their chief complaint, and then we work on really what they want to get out of sessions. I do prefer to work with people on a long time basis because stress isn't something that just comes in and you remove it really easily. It needs to be teased out over time. And so with the counseling that I do, through somatic experiencing, we're looking at how to get what's been stored inside the body out. So I do work with a table, and so we'll sit often and work through stuff as well. The story's not necessarily important, but there's little parts of the story that will trigger something in the body.
Do you find some of the patients that find you have tried other conventional methods, it's not working, they're coming to you because it seems like something different?
A lot of my clients have tried everything and nothing has worked, or they've gone all through the full medical spectrum of tests, neurologist, rheumatologist, and nothing comes up. All their tests come back in the average normal range. Or they get the diagnosis that it's psychosomatic, that it's all in their head, and when they come to see me, I'm like, no, I get it. The nervous system is taxed. And so either they're stuck on in a fight or flight, so someone who's really constantly busy, or the opposite, who has really low affect, depressed, where their life energy somehow has been removed from them or suppressed.
Okay. You say that basically our bodies remember everything. And so as we go along in this life, we compound more and more things.
Correct.
It sounds like it's something that a lot of people could benefit from, whether it's been a severe car accident or it's something less serious, or you've had a personal trauma. It's worth checking out.
It certainly is. A lot of people find me just because they're living with constant migraines. And by working with their kidneys and their adrenals are responsible for our stress response, our stress chemicals, and by just giving them enough space and attention to relax a little bit, people's migraines go away.
Fantastic. If you can believe it, we're already out of time. You told me you're a good talker, and you are, because we could keep going here for several more minutes. I appreciate you being on. It's a fascinating study that you do, and it's obviously working for people who have tried other things.
Yes.
We would like to let you know that Verdell would like to hear from you if you think that she could help you with something that you're ailing from. The information is on the screen. We're back in 2 minutes. Stay with us.